In this video, we will be going over the font ribbon, which is right here. The font ribbon is basically how you want your text within your cells to be seen. So now a worksheet is made of columns and rows. So if I were to click on cell A1, that in this cell, this is cell A1, which is a combination of a column and a row. So if I were to go ahead and make a small table, so I'm going to go ahead and put name. I'm going to put year started. I'm going to put Q1. And I am going to put Q2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight these two, go to the bottom right-hand side, click and drag. That is called autofilling. I'm going to double click in between these columns so I can extend this. And then I'm going to do the name. So the name I'm going to do is Angie, Derek, Justin, and I am going to do Jessica. The years that they have started of 2015, 2019, 2014, and 2010. I'm going to use the rand between function, which you do not have to know at this point, to make data, randomly pick data in between specific amounts, the top amount and the bottom amount. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste this as values so that way they do not change as I'm doing something else within the Excel workbook. I'm going to go ahead and highlight A1 to F1, and I'm going to change this to Times New Roman. So the first thing that you can do in the font ribbon is change the actual font. Every single font has different designs to the letters. The second one is I could change this as the font size. So maybe I want to increase the font size to 18. These two ways right here, decrease the font size, increase the font size. This right here is makes something bold. So I'm going to make the name or the column headings as bold, and I'm going to make the name as bold. The name, I'm also going to make italic. If I remove italic, I just click on the box. Okay. You can also underline the names or maybe even double underline. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and highlight the whole data by clicking with the left-hand side of my mouse and dragging it all the way to F5. I'm going to go all the way here to the borders. If I use the drop-down list, each one of these borders has a specific name. This is all borders. This is outside borders. This is thick outside borders. This is bottom double borders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose all borders. In the Excel certification, you may be asked to find a specific event within your Excel workbook, whether it's the last cell, whether it's conditional formatting, and select or highlight that by using that one of these borders by name, either thick outside, outside borders, all borders, or so on. Okay, and this one right here is filling a color. So if I highlight A1 through F1, I can actually select these cells. And once I've selected, I can actually choose a standard color or I can choose a theme color. When I select a standard color, it means that it does not change when the theme changes. Theme colors are based off of shades. So this is light blue, which is the standard color. This one is blue, but when I hover over the theme colors, this is blue accent 1, lighter 80%. It is a shade of blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to make this with light blue. I'm going to go ahead and select A2 to A5, And I'm going to make this as a lighter blue, which is blue accent 1 lighter 60%. I'm going to highlight B2 to F5. And I'm going to make this as blue accent 1 lighter 80%. In addition to that, I can also change the font color. If I use the drop-down list, I can change the font color to dark blue. And that is the font ribbon.